Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
About how strong Talia is into this too.
Yeah,
like
insane.
Actually insanity value. And
It's not a good ult for the Sylas either.
yeah,
Perfect pick.
when I saw the Aphelios in that third pick spot,
I thought maybe
that
Liiv
moment-
would pull out something new. You know, like some kind of other sort of enchanter-esque support that you could pick with I'm not even going to have a chance to talk about this. We're going in. Liiv is going to elect to go into this one. A perfect handshake gets him pretty low up against Cuz. Is aiming, is definitely trying to do damage. They isolate Closer on the top side. There's the follow-up as Liiv is going to go down, but Kroko might pay the price for it as the stolen Berserk comes in from level 6 Sylas. Vikla making this trade go in his favor. Double kill now for aiming on the bottom side fight.
KT get the fight they want, and they're playing
The last
around
2
years, I think.
Yeah, I think it's part of their development as not just the aiming will carry us team. More gold over to Vikla.
Yeah, just pulling them away. Don't know about this one, Kroko.
Yeah, he is going to deny any follow-up there, but there is the bandage toss. There is no Curse of the Sad Mummy, but Liiv SANDBOX, can he really take this trade? I'm not so sure. The bailout is on Kael, and he's obviously not going to get any takedowns as in goes Vikla. This Sylas, a huge threat once again, as that will be the follow-up, and they just never stop. This is what this comp does. When they go in, they have so many ways to follow up. So we do have a bit of a trade up on the top side. Rascal here going to use his ult. He's looking for the damage. He is going to hit it as he walks towards the turret, but he will survive. Rascal, at least, he picks up his
fight for KT.
Let's take a look at this. No needles available for Dove. It doesn't look like he's got a mist either. And the Viego's got his, so in they go. Oh yeah, Vikla's here too. That doesn't seem to be fair. 3v1 as Dove does survive for quite a long period of time, but it is 3v1 at the end of the day. Here comes Liiv SANDBOX.
Yeah, Kroko trying to make a play, like you say. Like, the Aphelios is not able to compete. This is going to be sole point. And if Liiv SANDBOX had come over to contest, I think they get wiped out. They lose their turret, they get dove. And
it's a fun roller coaster, this one, for KT. And Closer's trying his best to stop this from crashing, but there's not much that he can do. Even Kroko's here, but this will get the crash, and it won't get a fourth red buff? No, you will not get your fourth red buff. We will have it, and that's just because of
just be a backline threat, because that's how Akali has been played through most of this meta here in summer. It's just like, all right, can I assassinate the carries? It wasn't necessarily even a top pick. It's only been a counter to Gwen stuff here, but the whole map has gone KT favored, and that's, I think, why this example doesn't work like you say, is Dove's going to look for the flank angle here with the Hextech gate, but KT have prio here. It's Hextech soul.
Yeah, and in they go. Vikla is quote-unquote caught, but I don't think he really cares about that because it's just a bait. He's not going to lose more than half of his health, and two of them are just going to be demolished on the backside of this fight. A clean slope upwards, as we can see with the gold difference graph as well, as Closer is dead. There's no chance for him. He has exhaust, and he's not even going to use that, no point. Dove also caught out here. He's got a bunch of needles, but guess who's got better needles? It is Sylas, generally, although he's going to miss the last half of those ones. Not going to matter, as he will just bonk him on the head with his wallet.
Yep. Some bounty gold going over to Liiv SANDBOX here in the mid lane. Prince will pick up 245, but look at his items, or lack thereof. He is behind the curve. They are behind in every lane, and there aren't even small victories to take anymore. Even if Sylas dies to Dove there, if Dove actually ends up getting that kill, which he did not, you don't care as KT.
We're just going to draw 3 people over, and so the push will come in the top side. They're totally fine with that.
Yep, still 90 seconds left on this Baron buff. And, you know, this composition Siege is middling at best, but it is enough with these minions coming through that to do. And if it's just Kael trying to clear wards, he dies. He's blown up, he's destroyed. It's a tragedy. As Rascal's just killing minions on the top side, he's about to come over here for a flank. And that's another turret down, top side turret.
Like, yeah, they're trying to do Elder Dragon, that's cute. Vikla with the easy rotation up here. Closer just going to try to come through with the wall, but immediately they are able to isolate Kael as Prince is actually getting some damage here onto Vikla, but he is just way too tanky right now. Prince is going to go into that stopwatch, and Dove has hit a couple of them, but the answer is loud and swift here from the side of KT. Rascal will come in. They cannot get away from these two players, and they cannot get away from Cuz either, as the needles will be stolen, and that will be the end of the game.
Not a whole lot to criticize here for Liiv SANDBOX. They were skill checked early and often, and it's twice now. Rascal's been put on a counter pick for Dove, looking to snowball the lane. This time in the mid game, they had a composition that was better designed to make that happen. Last time they get the Lee Sin ahead, but the plan is because if you're allowing this team to counter pick him again, I think it's going to be a big mistake.
Okay.
Well, I know how this ends.
This is going to end with Rascal just killing everybody. And even Dove's getting in there. As, okay, they might be able to kill him. Actually, they will, but the rest of the team will follow in tow as the needles, pretty nice from Dove, but too little too late. As Krako, he's just hitting the Krugs, because that's what you do when you're down this far. As now, they will end the game. And this is with the Elder Drake that they elected to go for. They weren't going to push the 3. They just regrouped. And they are going to make it happen. As down will go this inhibitor. Life's like, please don't forget me. I want to be part of the picture too.
It's just a stopwatch for celebration. It's Zonia's, I should say. Been far and truly past the stopwatch era in this game. No. He has GA Valdez.
Almost got him.
A very one-sided game, and this is the type of game KT wanted.